So this video is going to cover the Ecclesiastical Confessor as an HQ choice. And honestly, I don't think you'll have any good reason to use him unless you're determined to play without any named characters. And there's some reasons to do that. There's certainly tournaments that say no named characters, and there are people that really don't like playing named characters. And that's okay. So, other than that, I think he's actually the worst HQ choice you could take. He's 75 points base. He comes with Acts of Faith, but he doesn't have any of his own, so he benefits from that of his squad. He's independent. He has Righteous Rage, which is the same as Hatred. So he puts that on his squad. He has Shield of Faith, which means he has a 6+ invulnerable save, but he has a 5+ armor, flak armor. Comes basic with a las pistol, chainsword, frag and crack grenades, and a Rosarius. So he has a 4+ invulnerable save from the Rosarius, which can be removed, and that's the reason that the Shield of Faith is still relevant, is because that cannot be removed from him. It's a special rule. And then you can upgrade him. You can give him a shotgun or a bolt pistol or a bolt gun. You could give him a storm bolter. And those are okay for shooting weapons. They're pretty cheap. They're 2 points for the shotgun, bolt pistol, or bolt gun, and then 3 points for the storm bolter. And you probably, if you're going to give him one of those, you probably want to take the storm bolter, because this guy is going to be an assault type character, being that he has the Righteous Rage. And then you can give him a power sword or a combi flamer, melta, or plasma. Those are all pretty good. They're 10 points, so he starts to get kind of expensive there at 85 points. You could give him the Condemner bolt gun or plasma pistol. I think the Condemner bolt gun is essentially useless. That makes him way too expensive for a one-shot, maybe additional wound to a psyker when you could take a plasma gun for the same number of points, and it gets 2 shots because it's rapid fire. That also pretty much are going to wound most psychers because it's AP2. You could take an Eviscerator for 25 points. That makes him 100 points. Essentially, he would cost more than an entire squad of Repentia with Eviscerators. So I just don't see that going. You can take a Plasma Gun, 15 points. It's good, it's rapid fire. You might wound yourself with it, but he's got 3 wounds, so he's probably not going to wipe himself out. And then you can take Melta Bombs for 5 points, and any assault unit in Sisters of Battle should have someone with a Melta Bomb. So he does allow you to take Battle Conclaves. I covered them in another video, but that's a 3 to 10 man squad with Death Cult Assassins, Crusaders, and if you really want, Arcos. But the reason I would say you probably don't see him is he's just overpriced for what you get. You could get one of the 2 named characters that have an additional just slew of extra really beneficial rules that actually help the Sisters Codex versus one Confessor that doesn't really do much of anything other than let you take Battle Conclaves. So like I said, unless you want to run a list that doesn't have named characters, and I respect it, there are people who want that, I don't see him being all that useful. And even if you were to take a list that didn't have named characters, the Canoness is probably a better choice. She doesn't let you take Battle Conclaves, but she's probably a better choice for what you get for the points.